Hello, my friends. Welcome. It's another Johnny on Fire. We're in my kitchen with Josh Warnick. Hi, Josh.
I'm here, Johnny.
Josh has worked at a number of restaurants in the North Country, and he's bringing his game here to the Johnny on Fire kitchen.
Yes, chef.
And of course, you watch PBS all the time.
All the time.
Who are your favorite chefs on PBS?
Steven Reichland, I like the American Grill. I always liked Lydia Bastianich. I was watching Julia Child back in the day. Like, you name it.
Is that
I love all the cooking shows.
Is that why you asked to get some wine in on the shot?
Well, you know, why not? You know?
Julia always drinks some wine. We don't have any glasses. We'll see if we can work on that. All right, what are we cooking today?
Well, we're gonna do braised short ribs. We're gonna season them up, and we're gonna sear them in that cast iron pan there. And then we're going to cook up a red wine reduction sauce. And we'll do a little bit of veg in there.
It's gonna be amazing.
Some roasted corn, you know, let's do it.
Great for a cold North Country night.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's get started. We've got the ribs here. Do you want to season them up?
Yes, chef.
Okay, these are beef ribs. What are you going to season them with?
Well, we're gonna do basic, just salt, pepper, olive oil, and then we're gonna let the flavor of the the sauce take over.
All right, hit them up. Let me know what you want to do. I got the cast iron back here in the wood-fired oven, heating up right now with a little olive oil.
Yeah, we'll season these bad boys up.
I got the salt. Want me to go
got
for
some olive oil here?
I do.
Yes, behind you.
I showed this in another episode. Wait, you don't take the lid off.
Oh.
I took the knife and I
poked
stabbed
a hole in it? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Right over the top.
That's smart, Johnny.
Is that what we're going to do?
I like it.
Okay, boom. Try it at home and think of me. All right,
I'll
now we're ready for salt.
Dirty, and you season them up.
Oh, yeah. Is it important to touch the meat?
It's more important to get the olive oil spread around so that the seasonings have something to attach to.
I see. I can see the difference already.
Yeah. So, and then it saves you from having to oil the pan as much, and I get to get my hands on the meat, so.
So when we say braise, that means we're going to sear these in some hot oil in the pan, in the wood fire.
We just want that, we want that color. We want that browning is all we really want.
We have a little
and then we're going to let the wood fire do the rest of the work.
Okay. Okay. We're all seasoned up.
That looks good.
I'll meet you at the oven. Okay.
Let's do it.
So we've got our hot oil. We're going to pull this out. You ready?
Yes, chef. Sender.
Bone side down first? No.
Tender, all sides.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready?
We just want that brown.
Ooh. They're sizzling. All right.
There we go.
We're going to send it.
I like that sound, Johnny. That's when you know the heat is hot.
While those are in there searing up, what are we doing over here?
So we're going to get all our veg ready.
Okay.
We need to peel the carrots off a little bit. We're going to just dice them up real quick.
What's this?
This is the shallot. I just got this all
Show me
started.
how you cut a shallot. You got an extra one over there?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I got one more in here.
Okay.
We'll send this one right here. That's a nice flatter.
Now, tell me about your love of cooking.
So, I've always cooked, and I started when I was at a young age. Yeah. And basically, my mom just kind of let me do my thing growing up, and I took it to the next level, and I took gourmet classes in school, and then I went into the cooking industry as one of my first jobs at Arts Jug, washing dishes, and then...
It's funny, because I loved cooking at my house. You should let your kids cook. Let them make a mess. Let them start with one thing. What's the first thing you remember you cooked very well?
She would let me do ramen first, so I could boil water.
Yep.
And then she allowed me to do grilled cheeses and everything.
Yeah.
And then I just started taking off with it.
Yeah.
Then I was cooking, and she was, out and about and working, and, Dad was working too, so.
Next thing you know, you were helping out around the house.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it was pancakes.
Yeah.
I cooked pancakes first. That was my first, accomplishment. And same thing. Then it was all kinds of creative things whatever I could come up with.
That's when you learned about heat, right?
Yes. I'm going to go back to the oven real quick while you're doing that.
Yes,
and
chef.
see how these are looking. Look at this already. What do you think, Josh? We'll flip them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sender, bartender.
Wow. Look at it. Look at the browning already on these.
That's what we want there, that good color. We like those brown bits in the bottom of the pan.
And are we going to do a deglaze?
Yes, chef.
Okay. And that's where we're using the wine.
Deglaze it with a little bit of wine. And then we're going to add in our veg. Saute that up for a little bit. Get it a little translucent. And then we're gonna add some chicken broth. Yes.
Is this what we need for the carrots?
You know it already. I love it.
Okay. Look at these bad boys. Wow.
Start with this.
Go ahead. They smell amazing. I'm flipping them over
Go ahead.
so
stir that
everybody can
right up.
see
They look beautiful.
what we've done. Josh, you're going to make somebody very happy because they're going to see this and they're going to cook it in their own house. And you know what? We've spread some positivity today.
Yeah, that's the main part.
Okay.
Everybody needs to be happy and fed, right?
Absolutely. Happiness starts with the stomach. I
Yeah.
just made that up.
That's the easiest way.
All right.
Let's deglaze this bad boy.
Okay. So we got some red wine. We actually have a New York State wine here. So I got it at the New York
little
State Food and
Fireball
Wine
Red.
Fest. All right.
Start with that.
Explain the deglazing process for
so
those.
let's get it back in the heat
Okay.
and let that alcohol cook off
Okay.
and cook the shallots down a little bit. And I'll get this garlic in there.
So the deglazing means that all of the brown bits that kind of cooked in the bottom of the pan will now make their way into the sauce.
It's where the flavor is.
Right.
You can't just walk away from it. Embrace the flavor. And it's okay with a little bit of the peel in there.
Okay.
Because
we're
they
gonna
roast
put the,
up nicely.
Oh, here, let me get that out for you.
Yes, chef.
You're gonna throw
We'll throw that in there.
the
I'll dice up
roasted
the
garlic in.
carrots.
Look at this.
We'll get that right in there. We'll let that do its thing. And then we'll get all these taken care of.
You got the fancy carrots.
I did. I did. I like this right here.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing like carrots.
Good organic carrots.
They grow in the earth,
Regular, normal carrots.
and you get a little of that. There's nothing wrong with a little of that earth taste.
No, never. I don't mind. Sometimes I'll just chop them up. If I put them in a soup, I don't even take the peel off it.
Yeah?
Or I just use the baby carrots.
Sure.
Cheat a little bit. That's okay to cheat, right?
Yeah, why not? Especially when it comes to...
But these are good looking carrots right
Yeah.
here. You can't skimp on ingredients when you want to do something nice.
So do you, I mean, I know you cook for a job. Do you cook at home too?
Normally, but
Yeah.
I moved into an apartment where I'm remodeling the kitchen and I have all of the cabinets and just none of the time.
Okay.
So eventually I'll have my kitchen built. But yes, I do cook at home.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time.
What's one of your favorite things to cook?
For myself or for other people?
All right, for yourself.
For
first.
myself, good comfort food, lasagna, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Something like that. For other people, I love grilling. I'm really good at grill and saute, so people love that. And they like to watch it too, which I think is half the
Stand
appease.
around and-
Yeah, like watching people cook, you know?
Relax. And
Grill out with some friends. Everybody's happy.
you ever notice when you have a dinner party or a party in general, everybody loves to be in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. I didn't name myself chef. Other people named it to me. It was more like a joke. Like, Warnick's the chef here.
Are we going to throw these right in the pan next?
Yeah, we're gonna dice them right up.
Okay. All right, so we got all the veg in the pan with the meat,
Yes,
and
chef.
we added more wine and chicken broth.
Can't go wrong with more wine.
And now it's all just coming together in there.
You just gotta let it do its thing.
Just let it do its thing. We're also going to do some corn, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to we're going to roast it. So just going to throw a little olive oil on,
Why
a
not?
little salt and pepper.
Yes, chef.
Okay, and we'll throw that in and cook it at the same time. I mean, if we got a campfire, we may as well take advantage of it.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right, Johnny?
Yeah, beautiful.
Do it.
All right,
Send her,
here
bartender.
we go. Now, I've been on the radio in Watertown for a long time. You told me the first time that you ever met me was when?
So I was up at Wiley, and I think they had like just like an outdoor event.
Yeah.
And you and Erica at the time had set up a little table, and I was like, oh my God, there's Johnny and Erica. I was like, I got to go say hi to them. So I walked up, and I was all nervous and stuff, and I came up and I introduced myself, and then I was like, my last name's Warnick, because you were like, what's your name? And Erica was like,
That's her maiden name.
Yeah, she's
so
like,
you're
"That's my
like
maiden."
related.
I guess somehow because she's the only I see. Like, there's
You're now invited to every holiday party from
Awesome.
here on out. All right, so we're gonna let that cook down for a few minutes.
Hell yeah.
And then we're gonna eat it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
yes, chef.
Great warm comfort food and very easy. I think very easy, right?
It's just it's good. You get meat, potatoes, garlic, all the basics.
Yeah.
Everything that you'd want in a good comfort food.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you say we take a look and see how it's doing?
Yes, chef.
All right. All right. So if we're cooking this at home, how long would you normally let this simmer in your oven after adding the veg? And all that?
About 3 glasses of wine. That's how we measure time.
All right. All right. Let's bring it out.
We measure it in drinks, not time, right? Because we're on our own time.
Okay. Okay. Don't let me burn anybody
That's hot.
here.
That looks so good, Johnny.
Oh yes.
Look at that.
And we got some corn.
Roasted. Beautiful.
Roasted up.
Look at that. We should start a cooking show.
Right? It would be good, wouldn't it? A cooking show would be amazing.
You should start your own. You should call it Cooking with Johnny.
It's called Johnny on Fire. Thank God I haven't caught on fire yet. Okay, so let's dish some of this up. Here we go. We'll start with the corn. One for you.
Looks good.
One for me. Okay. And a rib.
You should start a radio station.
And a rib. It's a good idea.
Look at those.
All right, and then
All the veg. Beautiful.
and then a little over the top. Mm-hmm. I love how it's cooked off the bone like that.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then what about the garlic?
The garlic is just, it's there for flavor. And then if you're like me, I like whole garlic cloves.
A little roasted garlic?
Yeah.
All right.
And then it doesn't burn.
Then I'm going to give it to you, and I'll take these. Okay.
Yes, chef.
This
Hot,
looks
Johnny.
amazing.
I'm gonna try this carrot.
Okay. First of all, cheers.
Cheers.
Josh, thanks for coming into the kitchen,
Thank you for inviting me, Johnny.
teaching us some great stuff.
Thank you for
And-
the opportunity.
Let's give it a taste. Here we go.
Ooh. Let's do it.
Okay. You know you want to.
I do. I want a little garlic in there, though. Don't lie to me, Johnny. Be honest.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, chef.
Here I go. I'll try. Tremendous. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Josh, thank you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thanks for showing us this great recipe. You can catch all the back episodes of Johnny on Fire at WPBSTV.org. Listen to me on the Border 106.7, and we will catch you next time for another edition of Johnny on Fire.
Bye.
So good. These veg. Unreal.
Courtney. Can she be on camera yet?